boys 400 meter class 3. And of course we have Mace of Camperdown, Kurt Goldit of Monroe, Javon Fowler of Calabar, Akeem Gardner of Central High, Raphael Walker of Seaforth High, and Travis Reed of Old Harbor, and Jordan James in lane number 7 from Wolmer's.
So off and running in this class 3 boys 400 meters. The top 2 plus the next 12 best times to advance to the semi-final, and already doing very well. Walker of Seaforth, School of Javert Bell, traveling well outside on the back straight. It's James of Wolmer's, and right there Fowler of Calabar is on the inside, so he could be very dangerous. Outside from lane number 7, James of Wolmer's, he wants to get off the turn first, and he leads just now. Fowler of Camperdown would like to join. Well, that's Mays of Camperdown wants to join him. He goes by Fowler of Calabar. So the top 2 at the moment, led by Mays of Camperdown, and he's on the inside. Outside is James of Wolmer's. Those 2 to the line, and 52.71. Those 2 safely through to the semifinals of the class 3 boys 400 meters.
You see the times here, results up. Jordan James of Wolmer's 52.73, and Mays 53.06, with Javon of Calabar 54.16.
Away they go, clean break. Hewitt's of Walk, Bacon, Jamaica College. Showing the early running here. It's down to 200 meters to go, and looking most relaxed and most impressive. Bacon, Jamaica College. Now rush for second. It's Devon Baker, Jamaica College, stroll home. 53.12 the flash time.
Yes, the competitors, lane 1, Erica Blake of St. Catherine. Lane 2, Sabrina James of Vauxhall. Lane 3, Teshay Hunter of Donald Quarry. Lane 4, Donnelly Lonely of Balaclava. Lane 5, Shawnagay Pusey of Glenmuir. Lane 6, Sean Reed of Jonathan Grant. And lane 7, Crystal Horton of Irwin. So let's look to see now how well Pusey of Glenmuir with their new coach will perform at the top. Horton of Irwin doing very well. Right there too, Hunter of Donald Quarry. But we expect much from that competitor in lane number 5. That's Shawnagay Tracy. That's Pusey, that is, of Glenmuir. Still with the lead is Horton of Irwin. She wants to get off the turn first. And here comes Pusey of Glenmuir. Pusey of Glenmuir making progress. So too Hunter of Donald Quarry. Pusey of Glenmuir, not disappointing, doing well. Doing well too, Hunter of Donald Quarry. Lonely of Balaclava comes up to join Pusey of Glenmuir, 57.79. So big moment for Balaclava. They're on their marks in the set position, and away they go. Good start for Darling of Manchester. Knight of their technical also expected to do well here. Morrison of Excelsior travels well too from lane number 5, making progress there. Reed of Yalas. Smith of Bridgeport. Now Black of Herbert Morrison back to the top. Knight of their technical. Knight of their technical. Still with the lead. Running well, Morrison of Excelsior. Inside, Black of Herbert Morrison. The top two now. Knight of Vere. Right there with her, Darling of Manchester, but we keep our eyes on lane number 1 with Black of Herbert Morrison. She gets there with Knight of their technical. It's time now for event number 14, the class 2 boys 400 meters. And lane 1, Cruz Billing of Godfrey Stewart. Lane 2, Query of Clancarty. Lane 3, Morrison of Machette. Lane 4, Willis of St. Jago. And they're off with this heat number 1 of 8 for the class 2 boys, and a very good start there for Davis of Mona, Bassiani of St. James High. Just about 200 meters to run, and still up top, Bassiani doing well for St. James. Davis of Mona. Now we go inside to lane number 1, and Billings of Godfrey Stewart. Willis of St. Jago. The top 2 to automatically go forward. That's Willis of St. Jago and Morrison of Machette. Set position. And away they go. So we look to lane number 4, Lennox William of Manchester. He not only will be in the semi-final, but is expected to get a medal in the final of this class 2 boys 400 meters. Cunningham of Green Island traveling very well, so to Williams of Bogwalk, and then we look to McIntosh of St. Thomas Technical coming into the picture now. So McIntosh of St. Thomas Technical inside, he has the advantage. Coming back at him, Henry of St. Jago and Williams of Manchester. So the top 3 here, but only 2 will have the automatic spot, and we expect that to go to Henry of St. Jago and Williams of Manchester. The edge now to Williams of Manchester. He goes to the line and takes with him Henry of St. Jago. Those 2 safely through 49.66, the winning time for Lennox Williams of Manchester High.
Lennox of Manchester High 49.69. Henry of St. Jago 49.92, and Brandon McIntosh of St. Thomas Technical 50.15.
Set position, and the way they go. So Harrison of Monroe starts well, and then Alvarango of Camperdown making his move. So to Francis of Calabar. They travel down the back straight away with Harrison of Monroe.
Once me done with this,
doing well, and now Francis of Calabar inside traveling well, but Harrison of Monroe still has the lead. Now Francis of Calabar right there with him, the top 2 now. It's Francis of Calabar, Harrison of Monroe. Inside, Black of St. Elizabeth Technical, but clearly the leader is Jovan Francis of Calabar. He gets there ahead of Keneal Harrison, 49.36. Francis of Calabar, 49.42. Harrison of Monroe, 49.99. King of Bridgeport, 50.22.
Girls, Class 2 400. Nation, Mile Gully. Williams, Eden Allen. Hall, Petersfield. Anderson, Tatius Golding. Gordon, Homewood Tech. Farquharson, Mergrove. Ricketts, Manchester High. And Barrett of Hampton on the outside. Chris Ann Gordon has 9 Champs Gold medals. She is a Class 3 400 champion 2 times. First year Class 2 now. Speeds off the first 100 meters. Has run 53.35 this with the Curve under 20 trials. And here, looking good on the back straight to Juliet Cuthbert.
And a very powerful girl. We see her. She's going to be quite busy this entire week into the weekend, and looking really good on that back straightaway right now as she powers into the 200 meter mark at the 150. Here we see her, and she looks good.
This is Chris Ann Gordon. She is a Class 2 400 favorite. 53.35, the fastest Class 2 time, heads into the straightaway looking good, well clear. They say you'll get tired in the stretch whether you run fast at the start or not. She's using that theory, has run fast the first 300, is now cruising down to victory in heat number 1 of the girls' Class 2 400. The clock stops at 53.29 for Chris and Gordon. The results 53.35 as we get set for heat number 2.
Set.
Olivia James, medalist last year in Class 3 behind Sharika Jackson. Both of them in Class 3 now. She has stomping wide open strides and steps powerful up the back straightaway. Opens up on the field. Heading fast behind her is Horton of Edinallen, and those two looking best of all.
And really looking relaxed and composed right now. She heads around the 200 meter mark, way ahead of the field in this 400 meters.
Olivia James also in the 400 meter hurdles final coming up tomorrow night. Heads into the straightaway well clear. Houghton chasing her from Edinallen. These two teams real battle in the 4x4 at Gibson with both ladies in action. It's Olivia James cruising, strolling away from Houghton of Edinallen. She's powerful. The breeze doesn't stop her at all. She comes down to the finish. It's 54.7 for her, and that's the unofficial time, with Houghton second at 53.6. Boys, Class 1 400 heat number 1. The record 45.35 by Usain Bolt. In this, Nico Bailey of Calabar has shown good form recently. Just outside him, Levy overseas also stepping nicely. Nico Bailey, Calabar, looking good. Just behind him, going well, is Christopher Regent of... That's Levy in the red and the green, being caught now by Nico Bailey of Calabar. Calabar, big, powerful history at 400 meters. Herb McKinley, Arthur Wint, Patrick O'Connor, Howard Birdman Davis, and Nico Bailey knows this, turns into the straightaway well to the good. On the outside, looking good is Javier Bell, 46.91 from Seaforth, the fastest Class 1 400 man of the season, and Javier Bell, never won a chance medal before, is cruising down. Regent goes past Bell near the end, but it's Javier Bell who looks cool and comfortable from Seaforth. Mr. Myers puts the gun up in the air for heat number 2. Orwell Mailer of Wolmer's hurries off the first few steps, cruising also. The Western champion Wayne Hyman of Monroe in the dark suit with the yellow trimmings. There's a little pull on the outside, unfortunately, for Jackson of Glenmuir, as Wayne Hyman cruises nicely up the back straightaway. That's Hyman looking good with Orwell Mailer in the maroon and the gold. That's Wayne Hyman. He's closed the stagger on Jovan Williams of KC, and he and Mailer have the charges in this 400 meters. Williams fighting back on the outside though, heading to the straightaway. Hyman, Williams in purple and white on the outside. Orwell Mailer on the inside. It's Jovan Williams catching up, and Hyman sees him, alert to the danger, hits the gas, squirts away from Jovan Williams, and Mailer's going to be third. And the time 48.99 for Hyman, and Jovan Williams 49.25. Mailer a bit back at 49.68. Ashani Mitchell of Wolmer's, a senior at Hero Circle, steps off nicely on the first 100 meters. Going fast on the outside is Walker of Edinallen. Kareem Owens in the white vest and the blue shorts of Heidel also going fast at the back straightaway. That's Walker. Shani Mitchell is coming hard at the 200 mark. Closes the stagger on those close to him and keeps on motoring, does Ashani Mitchell, with Kareem Owens in the white vest looking good too in lane number 6. Owens and Mitchell enter the straightaway together, and last year's finalist Mitchell takes a look across to see what situation is like and cruises forward. This is a cool run by Shani Mitchell, the former Class 3 champion. He wins with something approaching comfort, and there it is, 50.24, 50.38 for Mitchell of Wolmer's, 50.65 for Walker in second, and Kareem Owens of Heidel, 50.76.